Okay, welcome back to this channel. For those who's new, my name is Mark, and I'm a clinical laboratory scientist in New York. So this video is about your kids, your children, or to set your children for life, or to give them a bright future. If you are a clinical laboratory scientist and you're working double, 2 full-time jobs, 1.5 full-time jobs, 1 full-time, 1 part-time, and you need to do this. Now, a lot of us have 529 investment account where we put money on the side for college, and most of the time the kids don't even want to go to college. So this is the best way to do it, right? So if you have a little children, a couple kids, or little kids, 1 or 2, 3, 4, 5 kids, you're going to open an investment account. They call it custodial investment account, because the kids is minor, they cannot manage the account themselves. So basically, you will be the one managing the investment account. Where to open them? So there's a lot of platform. You can use Vanguard, you can use Fidelity, Charles, Schwab, you name it. Even there's Robinhood, there's a lot of other platform where you can open an investment account. You're going to put $1,000 on this account for your children. For any children that you have, you put $1,000 in this account. And then you're going to buy a stock for them. I suggested the total stock market or the S&P 500, whichever feel normal. You will buy the index, because I know a lot of you who are watching this channel, you are not investors or savvy investors. So you're going to buy the total stock market or the S&P 500 index fund with that $1,000. When every birthday, tell your friends and family members, do not bring toys to your house. If they want to give a gift to your son or daughter, or if they want to give something to your children, tell them it's gotta be money. No toys come to this house. It has to be money. So now when you receive that money, you're going to take that money for the birthday. You're gonna put it on this account. You will put that money, doesn't matter if it's $100, $200, $400, $500, every birthday you put it in there for your kids. If you can constantly invest even $50 or $20 constantly on this account, it doesn't have to be a lot, on this account for your child, by the time they're 18 years old, they should have a big chunk of money. Okay? And then hopefully you teach them to be an investor. You teach them to be smart with money, and at that time they can take over this account, and then by the time they are 25 years old, they should be a millionaire. This is as simple as it is. Okay, as simple as it is. It's not hard to do. It's all about, planning ahead. It's all about planning ahead for your kids. Do it right. And this is what the rich do for their children. And then they do not teach those in school. You and I, we don't know. We make sure they got the Nikes. We make sure they got, the brand names, so that they can look good in school. That's crap. The kids need clothes. Buy them clothes. It doesn't have to be Nikes. It doesn't have to be Adidas.
Red light, camera ahead.
It does not need to be Gucci, Juicy, Dolce Gabbana. I'm just being honest. You know, the kids need to dress nice and clean. That's all that's matter. Do not buy brand name. Instead, invest that money on an investment account in Vanguard for the kids. Put extra little money, $20, $30, whenever you have a chance. Birthday gift, whenever. By the time they're 25, you give your kids $1 million on a nice, beautiful account. You set them for life. If they're crazy, they might blow that money in a week if they're crazy. If they're smart, you teach them to be smart, they will never be poor. Never in their life. And that's the way you're supposed to do it. If you like this channel, if you like those kind of stuff, give me a thumbs up. Share it with friends and family. Remember, I am a clinical laboratory scientist. I mostly speak about clinical laboratory scientist stuff, but today I feel like we need to do it the right way. As clinical laboratory scientists, we need to set the future nice for our kids, for our children, so they do not have to go through what we've went through. What I'm saying, what we went through. They don't have to go through this. They do not have to suffer the thing that we went through. So set it right, do it right, and your kids will thank you later. If you like this channel, this video, give it a thumbs up. Share it with friends and family member. This is your brother Mark. Stay tuned. Peace.